Hello everyone, Thomas Hammond here, founder and CEO of Realty Partners. Thanks for tuning in. I wanted to just take a couple of minutes to give you an introduction on the binary plan, which is a plan that we use within Realty Partners, and just some of the basics and why I chose this plan and why it's so powerful. The first thing I want to talk about is the spillover effect. So spillover is the first benefit of the plan, and I want to share with you how that works. To start with, the binary plan is called the binary plan because under every person in the plan, there are only two other positions below them. So let's say here's you, and underneath you, there would only be two positions. And underneath them would only be two positions. So what does that mean? Let's say you bring on a third person. Well, when you bring on a third person, that third person has to go to the very bottom of either one of your legs here. So it would have to go at the very bottom down here, okay? Or it would have to go at the very bottom down here. And so as that happens, let's say you bring someone on here, this is person number 3 for argument's sake, that creates a spillover effect. And this spillover effect is not just going to benefit you, because you're obviously the person that introduced them, but it's also going to benefit this person, it's also going to benefit this person here. So spillover is something very, very powerful in a binary plan that's going to drive growth. Now, let me show it to you how that works. Let's say here's you, okay? And you join the company, and you started to talk to some other people about it, and you started to introduce it, but you haven't really introduced anyone yet. You know, let's say you take a couple of months before the first person is ready to go. Within our compensation plan, you have what's called an outside leg and an inside leg, and it's determined by where you are within your sponsor's organization. So let's say your sponsor is the person that introduced you to Realty Partners. It might be me, it might be someone else. Whoever that person is, they too have a binary organization of their own. And so this person here, as he or she is bringing on additional people, those people would go down here below you. So, and this person here might bring on a couple of people. Maybe they referred a couple of people. And then this person here brings on another person that goes below you here. And so you might be in a situation right now where you find your first person that's going to join Realty Partners, and you already have 2, 3, 4, 5 people underneath you, and you haven't even done anything yet. And that's because of the power of the spillover. Now, when you get ready to introduce people, the rules of the plan state that your first person will go onto your outside leg. And again, your outside leg is determined by where you are in reference to your sponsor. So if you're on your sponsor's left leg, then the left side is your outside leg. If you would have been on your sponsor's right leg, then the right side would be outside. So your first person that you introduce, this would be number 1, would go to the very bottom of your outside leg. And then the second person you introduce would obviously go on your inside leg on the other side. So let's take a look at that. As he brought this first person in, and let's say this person is going to bring in a couple of people, whatever is happening here, the person that you brought in is not just benefiting you, of course, but it's also benefiting this person and this person and this person and the person above you, and so forth, all the way up. And that's what leads us to the benefit of teamwork and the concept of power versus money leg. So in a binary plan, in a binary networking plan, there's this concept of a power leg and a money leg. And the reason it's called that is because Your power leg is the leg that is driven and supported by your upline number one. So as they bring on additional people, they go below you. But also these people here, as they bring additional people, it goes to the outside on their power leg, or their outside leg. So it's going to start generating momentum. This person here brings on a third person. Well, guess what? That person is going to go down here. So your power leg is the leg that is fed by the momentum from your upline, all the people above you. And that is going to be the leg that is going to have the most volume. And 99% of the time, that power leg is going to have a ton of volume, and it's going to have a lot more volume than your other side. This side here, your right-hand team, in this case, would be what's called your money leg, because the volume on the lesser of the two legs, the weaker one, is the one that determines what you get paid on. You get paid on the volume that is generated in your weaker leg. So as you continue to grow your business, let's say this person brings on a couple of people, and now you introduce person number 3 to the company, you have a choice after the first 2 where you're going to put them, whether you put them over here or whether you put them over here. And obviously your goal should be to build your money leg at that point, because you already have someone over here. So number 3, you would probably want to put down here. And if you bring on a number 4, you would probably want to put it down here. And so for these people here, this becomes their power leg. And obviously this person and this person and this person are all going to be very, very excited about what's happening here. And of course, anything that happens here is also going to benefit everyone along the line going up. And as you build your money leg, the volume that is generated here is going to determine what you get paid on. So over here, let's say you have 1,000 people here and they have a bunch of closings and generate just an unbelievable amount of volume, but you only got 50 people here on your weak side, then whatever volume is generated by those 50 people, most likely that volume is going to be the lesser volume. That's what's going to drive your paycheck every week when the calculations are made. So you really want to focus on building your money leg. Now, the reason why binary plans grow so fast is not just because of the spillover effect, but because of the teamwork that it fosters, because everything is interconnected. So everything that's happening down here, let's say this organization grows to be huge, it's going to benefit this person, this person, this person, this person, this person. So everyone here along the line has an interest in everyone's success, okay? So this person here is not just the person directly above them that is interested in their success, but it's literally everyone going up dozens of levels or eventually hundreds of levels that has a vested interest in their success. And so as you see people starting to take off, starting to do something, starting to build something, 2 things are going to happen. Number 1, it's obviously going to benefit you and your business, but in turn, it's of interest to you to help them succeed and help them do whatever needs to be done to become successful. So teamwork is really what's driving this entire thing. And binary plans generally are going to, at some point, enter a exponential momentum phase. Like I said, right now we are in pre-launch. So this year, the remainder of this year, we're in preparation, and this is your opportunity to put together a framework for your binary group and set the stage for what's going to happen next year. Come January 1st, number 1, we're going to have some tools put in place at that point that will automate a lot of the setup process to really allow rapid signups. And we're going to get to a point where there will be a dozen new people a week. Then there'll be a few hundred people a week. So it's going to grow very, very rapidly. And to support that, we're going to do a massive amount of advertising to really kickstart that. Ultimately, this growth is going to feed on itself, so to speak. So the company is not going to have to do any advertising to generate interest, to generate growth, because it's going to be hundreds of agents and eventually thousands of agents sharing the opportunity, and people are making money and people are excited. And so it's going to just feed on itself, so to speak. But initially we're going to kickstart it, and I'm planning to do magazine ads in the Florida Realtor magazine. We're going to go to the Florida Realtor conventions. We're going to have a presence there. We're also going to do local marketing aggressively online, Craigslist, Facebook, email blasts, you name it. We're already starting to soft market in Pinellas County and Tampa Bay. We're going to add Orlando to that and possibly one or two additional markets. So this is going to start to build momentum right now, but come January 1st, when we kick the marketing and advertising into high gear, and I foresee about a 6-month time frame of really aggressive corporate marketing, this is just going to take off. And so for yourself and anyone that you talk to, understanding timing is really critical, and you might even want to share this video with them, because there's a huge difference whether you're up here right now or whether you wait and you get involved down here. Okay? Because anything that happens up here and all of their organizations and groups and volume and what have you not is going to benefit you here, but if you join down here, it's not going to do one thing for you. Okay? And so, like I said, you're going to see people being added on the outside very rapidly. I've already gotten some emails from some of you that, oh my God, I didn't know that I had an organization already. You know, I'm getting excited, and that excitement is, of course, what drives the momentum. But timing is critical, and you have truly a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to position yourself for major growth to come. So thanks for tuning in. Thomas Hyman, until next time.